Off Down to D. I'm your host, D. Capri, and I'm glad that you are joining me back with a brand new episode this season. Look, man, I know last episode we caught up a little bit about, the new coaches, what we expect, what we're hoping from our offensive line. This week, we're going to focus a little bit different. And I didn't have a chance to put my thoughts out there on the Sean Payton exodus. And y'all going to see why it's going to be linked to what Jameis Winston does this year. A lot of people, with Sean Payton, they were mad, they were confused, they didn't understand, so forth and so on. But I honestly wasn't that upset about it. I was a little shocked because I never thought that he would give up the reins, but I wasn't that upset about it. Here's why. Sean Payton through the years has been a great coach. Offensive genius, we know. He kind of pushed that offense forward. But Sean Payton was never a coach that coached through adversity. In 2012, when he got suspended, Drew Brees was the leader on their team. And I think Drew Brees was a lot of the adversity leader through a lot of the seasons that Sean Payton was there. He was the face of the franchise, of course, and Drew Brees was too. But a lot of positivity came from Drew Brees. When all of that went out the window when Drew retired, Sean kind of started looking around for somebody who brought that same energy, but there wasn't any there. So he tried to lean into Taysom Hill because, Taysom is like an overtly positive type dude. He had athletic ability. He's built like a doggone Hercules, but it just wasn't the same. So Sean had to hurry up and get out of there. Which, do I blame him? No. Some coaches are not just built for adversity. Everybody's not Bill Belichick. Everybody's not. Now, does that knock Sean's coaching ability? No, it does not. Why is this important to Jameis Winston? Because, listen to me, Jameis has not had consistency in coaching since he came to the league. Jameis started playing football in 2015. He's been in the league 7 seasons including this season coming up. He hadn't really played but 5. So let's talk about 5. The 5 seasons that he's been here, including these 2 years that he's been with the Saints, 3 years he's been with the Saints. He has had 5 to 6 coaches. Sean Payton added to that inconsistency. So the patience that we have to have with everybody else who hasn't had that consistency in the league, we have to have it with Jameis. I'm not too worried about how Jameis is going to perform because even through all of that inconsistency, his talent shined. He's had 1 bad interception season. To 2015, I think to 2018, he even had a winning season up in there, 9-7, even through all of the inconsistency. You look at his numbers from 15 to 16 when he was really playing ball. He had like 4,000, 5,000 passing yards, and his interceptions was I think the highest before he had that 30 interception season was 15. Drew Brees was the same numbers. He was around the same thing. He was like at 11, 12, 15. During that year, those 3 years where we couldn't win nothing, from like 2014 to 2017, 16, we couldn't win a single thing, but his numbers look similar. But with all that being said, we have to have the patience that we have with all other players who are not having that consistency when it comes around their coaching. Now, we talked last week about DeMario a little bit, getting his extension. Who is going to be that other linebacker? Now, I'm a huge Quan Alexander fan. Huge Quan Alexander fan. Simply because his sideline speed is like number 1 in the league. You cannot deny it. He can get over there and make the tackle. And y'all know how, being a Saints fan, and y'all been Saints fans, y'all know that tight ends used to kill us. And in order, so that Quan, he stopped letting that happen. Even if he took a misstep, he was fast enough to make up on the play. So I feel like we should bring him back. Now, are we? I doubt it very seriously. I think they're putting all their eggs in one basket, and I think it's going to be Pete Werner. Now, is Pete a great player? I feel like he has a ceiling of, a really, really, really good linebacker. The problem is with the ceiling is that you have to reach it. So I don't know if I'm ready to kind of put my faith there. He sideline to sideline is his weakness, first and foremost, but he used to play safety when he was in college a little bit, so we know he's fast, he tackles hard, but the problem is he misses a lot of tackles as well, too. But, with that being said, if we're trying to, move in a new direction, make our core a little bit younger, I understand, I get it. I don't think I'm ready for it, but a lot of people are. So, we can make that move. Now, also, our whole defense as a whole, how our defense played last couple of years, they have been terrific. What I would like to see is our edge rushers really, really put their foot in the ground. Payton Turner this week announced that he was back fully and cleared. He said he missed his rookie season because he had some injuries going on, but now he's fully cleared and he can really get into it. Hopefully, he gets some pointers from Cam, and he's been trading around Marcus a little bit, Davenport, because he came on last year. My thing with Marcus Davenport is he's playing through a lot of injuries. He had a finger amputated. Like, what? That's not normal for like a defensive player. Like, he's going through a lot of different things, but he powered through last year because I think he just really was ready to make his mark. Talent is limitless on defense. I am kind of concerned about the other cornerback though. Is Adebo ready to, really, really, really step up to be that starter? He played extremely over his head, like really, really well last year as a rookie. But is he going to hit a sophomore slump? That makes me nervous. We know that we still have some depth there, but will he get caught up in that sophomore slump? It's going to always be the question when you have young talent. But secondary is looking good. We got Tyrann Mathieu back there. We got who's our other safety? Of course, CD Deuce. Chauncey did an interview the other day where he rambled for like 6 minutes about how crazy the season was going to be, and nobody was going to stop them, and nobody believes in them but them. And I believe every word he said because he fully backs up every word that he says. So I'm excited to see that. Tyrann brings a little calmer nature to it, but he sees the power that CD brings to that secondary. So I'm not concerned about that at all. I expect great things from them. I expect our defense to be top 7, top 5 this year. We just need our offense to be good. That's it. That's my whole thing. We just need our offense to be good. We have playmakers. We're still looking to see what Alvin Kamara is going to do. I don't know what the league is looking at. I don't know if they're going to try to bring the hammer down on him. I hope not. Because if we can get AK, and I did a little video this week on Twitter. Y'all can check me out at Saint Soldier on Twitter. If you look on Twitter and you see this video, it's just a simple video, a 1-minute clip of Mike Thomas and AK lining up on the same side, and how much that confuses the defense because it makes AK the target, of course, and you can't hit him with a screen and leave him one-on-one. But it also opens up the green for Mike Thomas, and he runs routes ridiculously. And he was running routes on Instagram because he has to be close to getting back. So we are looking forward to that. We're looking forward to our season. Y'all give me some predictions in the comments. Tell me what y'all think the record gonna be. We got 17 games this season. So right now I'm in between 11 and 13 wins. But y'all tell me why I should be higher or lower. Y'all hit me here. 4th down and D. Signing off this week. Who that? Go Saints. Peace.